leaders failed to protect students from a teacher and coach turned predator. That's a claim laid out in a civil lawsuit filed against that former teacher who was convicted of sex crimes against children in DeKalb County. WAFO 48's Noah Cowell live now in Huntsville after talking to the attorney who filed that lawsuit. Noah, that lawsuit makes some very serious allegations about school leaders.
Liz, that lawsuit actually lays out separate times that former Sylvania High School principal and former DeKalb County superintendent could have actually responded faster after receiving some of these concerns surrounding Dustin Dalton. Now, Dalton was a 6th grade teacher and was the high school's basketball coach before he pleaded guilty to sex crimes involving 2 minors, one of whom actually filed that lawsuit 2 days ago. That lawsuit claims that Dalton sent sexually explicit Snapchat messages to 2 boys when they were only 13 years old. He sent them links to porn sites and pictures of his genitalia before asking the kids for pictures of themselves. Both kids came forward to the school counselor with proof in October of 2020, and Dalton resigned later on that Friday before being arrested the following Monday. Dalton was released from prison in June after serving 3 years behind bars. Now, the lawsuit also claims a mom spoke to school principal Wesley King in 2016 with concerns about his relationship with her 6th grade son. This was 4 years before Dalton resigned. The lawsuit claims a school basketball coach also expressed concerns about Dalton hosting overnight parties for students and players at his house, but no action was taken by the school system then either. After Dalton resigned, school leaders did not send an immediate report to law enforcement, which the lawsuit says violates Alabama's mandatory reporting law. The lawsuit says Dalton was allowed to return to the school for his possessions the following day, allowing him to get rid of his cell phone 2 days before he was arrested. The victim's attorney, Eric Artrip, says what Dalton did will haunt the victims for the rest of their lives, but hopefully exposing all guilty parties here will give them closure.
I think what we can help them do is find out the truth and uncover what people knew and when they knew it. Could this have been prevented, or could it have been stopped at an earlier time so that they didn't have to suffer what they went through?
Artrip also says that he has been involved in several of these cases in the past, and one of these trends that he's noticed is that some of these school officials will take jobs elsewhere after these incidents, and there will also be in education. You saw this case here. Superintendent Barnett and Principal King both left after Dalton's arrest, and while King retired, Superintendent Barnett took the same job in Guntersville. I tried speaking with him today, but he did not get back to me. Reporting live in Huntsville, Noah Cowell, 48 News, on your side.